Thank you so much for watching. Welcome back. And please feel free to interact with us. Before we went for a break, we are looking at the benefits of trust. And we are saying trust is key in every aspect of our lives. Now, Mother, trust. What do you think causes mistrust among people?
There are many causes of mistrust, and they can range from even how we've been brought up. For example, I'll give a very simple example that can make somebody grow up with mistrust. When we are bringing up our children at home, as parents, we have a tendency of promising. A child comes to you, they tell you, Mom or Dad, can you buy for me this? Then you, without even thinking much about it, you're like, yes, I will buy for you. But you didn't mean it, you didn't even pause to think about it, but already you said, yes. And kids are very quick to ask, when? So you tell them, when we close school. And you think that is just that. But that one has been recorded in the child's mind. So when holidays eventually come, the child comes, Mom, remember you promised to buy something for me. And you're like, did I promise? I promised. Okay, I'll buy for you next holiday. Then it goes on and on like that. So what you're doing to this child, you are teaching them that whatever Mommy says, she does not fulfill. So that one starts to affect the firm. Remember we said it is the firm? That firmness, the firm belief in somebody or something. So it starts to erode that firmness from your child. So when this child eventually becomes a grown-up, even when somebody, maybe now she's gotten into a relationship in a marriage or in a workplace, and she's told, when you do ABCD, maybe in a workplace, I will reward you with ABCD. They are not going to trust that employer because already they have a setting in their mind that when people promise, they don't fulfill. So it creates a mistrust in this child. It creates a mistrust in this child, and it will take a lot of affirmation to eliminate that. Yeah. Also, maybe through different circumstances that we go through even as adults. And also, the people we relate with, how truthful are they? Because there are people who will just lie. They lie to you in your eye. Then you come to discover, I thought so-and-so meant what they were saying. Only for you to discover it is a lie. So it starts to erode your trust. Yes.
Wow, I love that. That it can start from childhood.
Yes.
And grows with you.
Yes.
So even when I come to employment,
yes,
it's so hard for me to trust.
Yes.
And that is why you hear people saying, I agree with you by the way, I hear people saying, they say this, but let's wait and get in there.
Yes, let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see. As I go to employment, I already have my questions.
Yes.
Will this be? You know, they promised heaven.
Yes.
I'm yet to see.
Yes.
Because someone already has something at the back of their minds, and they're feeling trust. Yes, I think that is very key.
Yeah.
And I think it's very important for us. That brings this point, even as an employer.
Yes.
I have to ensure that trust is there. They can be able to see this trust from my end.
Yes.
Whatever I say, whatever I commit to do,
yes,
I don't just make promises that will never be. Otherwise, it will prove that I'm never a trustworthy person.
Yes.
Wow, that is quite amazing. And maybe what comes out of this mistrust? Let's look at the marketplace.
Yeah.
Let's look at the customer and the business owner first.
Yes.
And here, we have known you as a business owner, but we don't trust your word. You keep promising, come next week, you'll have it.
Yes.
Come next week.
Yes.
Oh, come. And
Yes.
some will even tell you, come now, you'll get it. Then you go to the shop, oh, wait, it's not there. You know all that.
Yeah.
So what happens after all this?
So when it comes to the marketplace, especially now with these online stores that are all over,
Yes.
when it comes to the client or the customer and the business owner,
Yes.
especially when we come now to online, it has, lack of trust has caused so much mayhem in the marketplace. Because somebody will tell you, most of us are selling things online.
Yes.
We are selling everything online. Even services are being sold online.
Yes.
So you engage this person, maybe you engage on social platforms, then you go to the next step of even calling them.
Yes.
And they kind of assure you, you are so sure. Huh? You are so sure this is it, this is what I was looking for, and eventually I will get it. Sometimes you can even travel a distance. Maybe from wherever you stay, you come to the CBD for something. But when you get there, somebody has given you even a shop number, this building, but when you get there, they are not there. There is nothing like that. And it even becomes worse when they tell you, send money. Send money, then I'll send you the product. So trust has affected the marketplace, businesses so much. Even for those who are having physical shops and you are selling things. Let us even not go to the fundis, those who do our clothes, they repair our bicycles for our children. You will go to the shop 5 times and they tell you, come after 20 minutes.
And this person knows very well.
They are not even working on it. Yeah. They are not doing anything. So eventually this mistrust will affect the business.
That's
because, yes, this time I will come, those 3 times,
yes,
and you will fail me. Next time, even though I know you do a good job, I will not come.
That is true.
I better go somewhere where I have never gone, yes, and start afresh. Now that relationship is broken.
Wow.
And it cannot be mended easily.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a very key point. And I think it's good to take it. Huh? So that as we deal with our businesses,
yes,
even as we deal with whatever we do with the marketplace and workplace, we ensure that trust is maintained.
Yes.
Because the moment I cannot come again, that tells you I'm no longer your customer.
Yes.
And maybe you lose someone who's very loyal to the business. So it is very, very important. Maybe the other thing that I think of is frustrations that come in due to mistrust.
Yes.
Maybe, for example, I left a job somewhere to come and join a certain organization.
Yes.
Because I trusted,
yes,
what you said. Or even sometimes what is put on paper. But to my disappointment, when I come to you, it's different. So I get so frustrated as an employee.
Yeah.
In the same way, you as an employer, you also get frustrated.
Yes.
Because you keep having people come, leave,
yes,
come, leave,
yes,
and then at the end of it all, your business is affected.
Yes.
So what you're seeing here is that if there is mistrust, then business cannot go on very, very well.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd say about that.
It's true. Somebody leaving a job, it doesn't matter, okay, monetary terms, how much they were earning there. Because most of the time, we move because of the greener pastures. But when you get there, you've left and you've even written your letters, you've taken them to the HR and you are gone. So coming back is an issue. You cannot just come back like that. So you go, then when you get to the place where you are promised, whatever you find there, you are thrown into confusion, you are thrown into frustration. It causes a lot of pain, and you are like, why? Why? I thought I could trust these people, but see what they have done. So it affects relationships, it affects us emotionally, and in so many other ways. Yes.
Wow. And I think that is very key. And if both employer and employee have trust,
yes,
then you can imagine the productivity levels, the win-win situation that will exist between these two people.
Yes.
And also to avoid delays, because if I don't trust you, your things will not go in very, very fast.
Very
I have
true.
to put some handles. I have to
Yes.
to just look at them. I'm like, this one, we're just testing.
Yes.
It may not come up.
Yeah.
The other thing that
Sure.
comes in, and when you talk about the business and trust, and the experiences that someone goes through, even at workplace, the frustrations that come in, because just because of trust, you realize that people create another perception about workplaces.
Yeah.
You create a perception about businesses,
Yes.
about business owners, and you find we put it like it's everyone who's
Yeah.
like that. And before that is taken away from me,
Yes.
it requires another employer who will act very differently
Yes.
for me to believe they are trusted, or
Yeah.
the employers who can be trusted in the
Yes.
market, even business
Yes.
people.
It's true.
For example, when you go to the business and you're negotiating with someone, they tell you, I bought it for 20 shillings, please, and I'm asking you for 22. So already in my mind, I'm like, this person is just saying this, but it's not the truth.
It's not the truth.
This is the language they are using. So I think it's very, very important. We ensure that whatever we say
Yeah.
and whatever we do
Yes.
can be trusted.
Yeah.
And this confidence that we talked about, this believability,
Yes.
that I can believe in this person, is very, very important.
Right.
So what do you have to say?
That is very true. We must work on that as the employee, the employer, the business owners, even the client, because you can also find a situation whereby now it is the client who is not trustworthy.
Yes.
So they come to you, they see what you are doing, maybe you are selling goods, or maybe you're offering a service, and they like it,
Yes.
and they can even maybe tell you, start on this.
Yes.
Start on this, or this is what you are selling. Yeah, go and bring for me this. Maybe a carton of this. Maybe it's shoes.
Yes.
A carton of these shoes. Then you are like, wow, this is great. You are working on their trust.
Yes.
You are building on their trust. But when you come to them, remember they had confirmed, they had seen the product, maybe even you had taken a sample. But when you go to deliver, they are like, they start another story. So the trust you had invested in them goes just like that. So it affects us so much in the marketplace, in the offices, also even in church. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. And I think also the other thing I would want to bring here is the self-trust.
Yes.
Do you trust yourself? Because if I cannot trust myself, because I know this one is I'm just saying, and I know very well. Then how do I trust other people?
Yeah.
How will they also trust me? So it's a relationship that requires trust from self,
Yes.
trust with one another, trust among others, even in an employment.
Yes.
Not only the boss and
Yes.
the other one.
Yes, the colleagues.
These colleagues, yeah. Just in a short way, how do you see that trust would affect the working relationship just between the colleagues?
Okay. It would affect them in this way. For example, if we have to work in a group, and I know so and so cannot be trusted.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, I will have maybe to do all the work,
Yes.
all the research. So I will not want to be in the same group with so and so.
Yes.
Or I know so and so is not trustworthy. They always have, they will go around something, and eventually we'll find ourselves in a bad situation.
That's true.
So it will affect the relationship. You'll see people don't want to work together. This one doesn't want to be in the same group with this one, simply because of mistrust. Yes.
Wow. It is important, and what we agree is that working yet between me as an employee and my employer, between the employees, be it in our families, be it wherever we are, even with our friends, we cannot do away with trust.
Yes.
Trust is important.
Yes.
And we agree that every relationship that we may have, it is maintained by trust. The moment you lack trust, what happens? You destroy that relationship. So thank you so much for watching. And I want you to ask yourself, as I work within my business, as I work wherever I am employed, as I interact with the other members where I am, be it at home, be it in church, do my character portray trust? At my workplace, do my competence portray trust? It is very, very key. If you want to go far, if you want to have speed in the business growth, be a trusted business owner. If you want to grow fast in your career, be a trusted employee. Be someone that others would always want to associate with, because they know this person, as long as it's him, it is going to work. As long as it's so-and-so, it is going to work, and they can never disappoint. Thank you so much, Mother, for coming. We look forward to having you again. Yeah, we appreciate. So thank you so much for being part of this program. We look forward to interacting with you next week. We wish you a very blessed week. My name is Beatrice Chuchu.